Welcome to Inside Pitch, your sweet spot for everything Boise State softball.
We are ready for some softball. We are at San Diego Softball Stadium on the campus of San Diego State University for a Mountain West matchup between Boise State and San Diego State. Taking a look at the Mountain West Conference standings, this game means everything to these two teams as they race towards the end of conference play.
The date is May 5th, 2012, and Boise State is visiting San Diego State in a winner-take-all series. After winning Game 1 of the series behind Aubrey Zell and 2 homers from Devin Bridges, the Broncos can clinch the Mountain West Championship with a series sweep. The following day, a must-win game in the first Boise State softball contest broadcast live on national television turned into one of the most memorable in school history.
Work is going to have her work cut out for her. I think as a junior, the big right-hander has been effective in some of her Mountain West Conference games. Doesn't walk a lot of kids. That's huge against the San Diego State lineup.
Well, I actually found out that morning at breakfast. All the coaches were sitting at a table next to where I was eating breakfast, and Marta turns over and she goes, "Hey, Leela, do you think you could win a game for us today?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And so they're like, "Okay, you're starting." So I found out that morning that I was going to be starting, and I mean, I got a little bit nervous, but pretty big adrenaline rush, and that always seems to help.
At Leela Work, still in control of this count, 1-2.
Yep, that's a good waist pitch right there. She goes up top. Let's see if she maybe goes down by the bootstraps or jams her a little bit. See ya.
Struck out looking. And Leela Work, not intimidated by these San Diego State hitters.
I had a conversation with Leela before the game and just told her, hey, if you're looking for a game to go take to mean something, this is it, you know, so get out there and just pitch the way you know how to pitch and see what we can do.
2-2 count, 1 out. And a second consecutive strikeout for Leela Work.
Off speed, and that takes some guts.
Working ahead in the count's always a big thing. Like, you always want to be throwing first or second pitch strikes, because then it's a pitcher's count rather than a hitter's count, and you're working ahead and getting those pitches called, and everything works well.
Work continued to battle early in at-bats and was aided by solid defense behind her, keeping the game knotted at 0 while the Bronco offense tried to find its groove. Aztec pitcher Rebecca Arbino was equal to the task in the circle, keeping Boise State off balance as she struck out 9 in the game. Boise State had just 3 hits through 4 innings, failing to put together a real scoring threat against Arbino. San Diego State finally pushed a run across in the bottom of the 4th inning on a 2-out, 2-strike RBI from Ashley Rose to take a 1-0 lead into the latter half of the game. The Broncos couldn't answer in the 5th, and Work found herself in a small jam in the bottom half of the inning.
Big swing, and for Leela Work, here's an opportunity as well to really send a message, as a matter of fact, to the San Diego State team about why Boise State deserves to be in this conference race.
I think Work has done that almost every inning.
Yeah.
She has been on the hook a couple of times and wriggled off it. And here's a big chance for another K. Let's see if Klopp can hang tough.
Struck out Marina Klopp. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
But Work couldn't completely escape the inning as Justine Maeva stood in and, with 2 runners still in scoring position, delivered another big 2-out hit for the Aztecs. Maeva singled to bring in 2 and provide some insurance. A strikeout ended the inning and brought the Broncos back to the plate with a chance to provide some theatrics.
Allie Crump at the plate, runners at the corners, 2 out. And Crump likes to come up big later in the game. 4 home runs in the 6th inning or later this season. That's a nice little nugget.
And you want to say right now that Crump is not looking for a home run, but would just like to plate that first runner. But this late in the game, because of her tendency to jack stuff out late, you think, yeah, maybe she's going to go for the fences.
Well, there's a huge shot to center field. So far gone, and Boise State will tie up this game with a single swing of the bat.
Wow! How about the graphic that our guys in the truck give you? These home runs coming from the 6th inning or later, not doing much damage in the dinger department in conference play, but that was an absolute shot. Hitter's pitch. Bam! And I'm telling you, that was in on her hands a little bit. That shows the strength. Crump getting all of that at 5'9". Straight shot, dead center. Wow.
Look at the celebration there as Allie Crump picks up her 8th home run of the season and maybe the biggest one.
Oh, without a doubt. With 2 outs, top of the 6th. And did that thing jump off the bat or what?
Yeah, about 2 seconds it was out of here.
Lord have mercy.
Crump's long home run wasn't the end of the magic as Holly Burke dug into the batter's box.
Big swing again all the way to the right field wall. Goodbye! Home run again. 2 consecutive home runs for Boise State, and they have taken the lead.
Oh, baby!
I don't know, I just got a hold of it. I think it was a high inside pitch and it went over, so that was really exciting considering I wasn't really having a good season.
And there was no doubt about that one.
It's one of the best feelings, like everyone wants to be the hero, so you kind of feel like the hero of that game. I mean, obviously the team wins as a whole, but like you really get recognized for that certain thing that you do, and especially when it's the winning run of against a rival, then that means a lot.
Look at the celebration. Boise State, this shows me some guts. This shows me resilience, and this shows me a belief in one another that it's never too late. The good fortune that Work is thinking, boy, way to pick me up, but this game ain't over by a long shot.
Work took the ball with a newfound lead and fell right into her comfort zone. The career leader in saves at Boise State was essentially in a closing role with 2 innings between the Broncos and a huge win.
Bam. 3-run homer, 2 outs. Solo shot. Minutes later. And you dial up a 4 spot to give these Broncos, these pesky rascals, the 4-3 lead.
It's another part of the game where you're just focused and you don't want to think about, oh no, like I can't let a runner on base or I can't let somebody get a hit. You just have to think about like every pitch is a new pitch, and you're just going out there and throwing the best pitches you can and making them move as well as you can and just hoping for the best and just really having confidence in your defense and in everybody on the team.
The junior pitcher was up to the challenge. Work retired the 6th inning in order. A diving play from Jordan Krieger sat down the leadoff hitter of the 7th and set up a huge at-bat against All-American Haley Miles.
From 2-0 to 2-2, what a battle.
Lila Work has guts. This ball looped over to right field. What a diving catch from Bridges and a celebration from Boise State in the dugout. They're excited.
Devin Bridges' diving catch eliminated the biggest threat in San Diego State's order and brought the Broncos within 1 out of victory, but Work's job wasn't done yet.
And here's the last opportunity for San Diego State. Kayla Jordan must get on base, at the very least, to keep this game alive. And Boise State took a game yesterday off of San Diego State. Big swing, but it's all the way back to the wall. Bridges, 2 consecutive catches out in right field, and Boise State wins game 2 of this series to keep alive their race for the conference title.
How about these Broncos? They're trailing this baby 3-0 going into the top of the 6th. And they dial up a 4 spot thanks to a couple of home runs and then slam the door in this 7th frame. And how about Lila Work? Oh, she's going to sleep like a little girl tonight. I mean, that is big-time pitching.
Oh, Coach, thanks so much. Tell us, first of all, what you thought about the pitching by Lila Work in the circle today.
Oh, man, she did a fantastic job. She came out there and she took that game today.
I mean, that's as clutch as can be, but I love the fact that, I don't know what you talked to your kids about as the innings were, you know, getting into the 5th, 6th, and 7th frames, but did you just tell them one at-bat at a time? What a frame for inning number 6.
Yeah, and, you know, it's one of those things where I told them, what's the difference between today and yesterday? Other than yesterday, we had runs on the board, so why are we putting additional pressure on ourselves? We know what we can do. We have 3 innings to do it. Let's just calm down, take a deep breath, and go out there and play our game.
It was a really great feeling. I mean, everybody worked together. It was a very great team win, one of the best ones of the program at that point, and of like my career and of many others' careers. And it was just, we were all happy and just so proud of one another. And it was just a great game to be a part of. It's just a great experience all around. I mean, that's what we play for, and we've been playing since we could remember, so it's not like it's anything new for any of us, and we just go out there and try to have fun. And it was a really fun game to be a part of. We were all loud and just cheering, and just, it was crazy.
The Broncos open up conference play at home against the San Diego State Aztecs April 19th at 3 p.m. with games following Saturday at 3 and Sunday at 1. Log on to broncosports.com for more information.